Hi you guys, so this video is basically gonna be about the quote that I told you I was gonna read to you guys. And I'm gonna be looking this way because the quote I'm reading is I'm reading a quote and yeah, I have to look this way. So it's by Mike Anderson and I know I keep saying I'm sorry. It's by Mike Anderson, and I want to read the whole thing first and then explain it to you guys, okay? So it says, as far as eating is concerned, humans are the most stupid animals on the planet. We kill billions of wild animals to protect the animals that we eat. We are destroying our environment to feed to the animals we eat. We spend more time, money, and resources fattening up the animals that we eat than we do feeding humans who are dying of hunger. The greatest irony is that after all the expenses of raising these animals, we eat them, and they kill us slowly. And rather than recognize this madness, we torture and murder millions of other animals, trying to find cures to diseases caused by eating animals in the first place. And that is by Mike Anderson. And I love that quote because it's so true, but people do not see it. Okay? So I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain it to you guys. So, as far as eating is concerned, humans are the most stupid animals on the planet. He loves humans, and I know it because in the quote he states, like, world hunger from humans is bad. So, he's saying that we do not understand that we are we are harming ourselves and animals by eating them. And he says we kill billions of wild animals to protect the animals we eat. We kill them to protect them. If we want to protect them, why would we kill them? We will not harm them. Like I said, our prime purpose in life is to help others. And if we cannot help them, do not harm them. That author is unknown. But that's a quote. And it goes along with this. If we want to protect them, why would we harm them? Okay? We are destroying our environment to feed to the animals we eat. By feeding our animals all these wrong things like the Beneful, Puppy Chow, and Iams, those are so wrong, please avoid that. By feeding them that, we are destroying this environment because those are not healthy. And like how Iams test on animals, if we were consuming our dogs with healthy, natural stuff, like V-Dog, vegan dog food, we would not need to be we would not need testing on, and we all should be consuming healthy stuff, and we would not have cancer or any of that stuff because we would not have pollution or anything because we're not consuming it. So if we stop feeding our dogs and cats all this bad stuff, sorry if I kept saying dogs, I love cats and all animals as well. If we just stop feeding all animals altogether all this bad stuff, then the environment would be so much better because they're consuming stuff too, and then they they use the bathroom, and that goes in the environment back over again. So by feeding your dog vegan dog food, you won't have that problem. And then it says the vegan dog food is called V-Dog, by the way. And then it says we spend more time, money, and resources fattening up the animals that we eat than we do feeding humans who are dying of hunger. So that's how you know he loves animals and humans, because he's saying, if you ever saw anywhere that it says, like, if we take meat off our plate and fill it with, like, grains and vegetables, world hunger will be over because it takes so much energy producing meat than it does producing natural grains and stuff. And that is so true. If you look that up anywhere, it'll tell you the same thing. And I know some doctors are like, oh, you need protein and stuff. Or some people are like, oh, you need protein from meat. That's the only way you can get it. That is so not true. If you go on the veganzombie.com and look up where you can get your protein, there's like a doctor who tells you, like, she's a vegetarian or vegan, and she tells you you do not need meat. And there was a quote that said, you don't like meat itself, you just like the seasonings on it. So try eating meat by itself, you wouldn't like it. I'm not saying eat meat. I'm just saying, like, you do not like the meat itself, you like the seasonings. So you could always have a alternative to it with the same seasonings that will taste the same. I eat it all the time and it's so good. I'm like so serious. So and then it says so yeah, if we just take meat off our plate and fill it with grains and stuff, world hunger would not, it would be gone. And it says the greatest irony is that after all the expenses of raising these animals, we eat them. So why do that? You're hurting the environment by killing animals. You're just hurting the environment. And then they said, and they kill us slowly. What you guys put would you guys make cows inject and what make monkeys inhale? Yes, they make them monkeys inhale cigarette smoke. Not all monkeys, but some of them. That's why I'm against smoking. Um, so would you let them consume, and like how you're having animals depressed because they're being on the farms being abused and stuff. Sooner or later, like, you know, when you're depressed and they have like these depression medicines, and they're saying because depression can make you like really sick. Same thing with animals. They're depressed all the time. They're going to be sick, and then you're consuming that's making you sick. It's killing us slowly. And rather than recognizing this madness, we torture and murder millions of other animals trying to find the cures and diseases. So you test on the animals for medicines, when the real problem is us eating the animals. So that's what that quote means, and I hope you guys understand. See you later. Bye. Any questions, contact me, okay?